Harem, a term used to describe a bunch of girls surrounding one guy, and when it's in a school setting, things become more interesting. Some people might say that it's cliché, but that's the exact reason why I enjoy it so much. Today I decided to bring you guys with 10 school harem anime you should definitely watch. But before we start, be sure to subscribe and turn on all notifications to never miss upcoming videos.
まさか37桂馬ならず。
話を聞くだけじゃ許さないわ。48飛車。私が勝ったら家に帰って母に謝ってください。
あなたが勝ったらね、67に桂馬を打って王手。
In 10th place comes In Love, Election, and Chocolate. Yuki Ojima is a member of his high school's food research club, whose main activity is eating snacks bought with funds allocated to them by the school. However, this peaceful and wasteful lifestyle is under threat as the upcoming student election draws near. Satsuki, a major candidate and the head of the Department of Financial Affairs, campaigns on a platform that includes disbanding meritless clubs such as the Food Research Club and redirecting their budgets to proper ones. The whole story revolves around this event, and we see many interesting, funny and enjoyable moments throughout the story. I honestly enjoyed it quite a lot. In 9th place is Showman Sample. The story is simple. Our main character is kidnapped and taken to an all-girls school where he has to be their showman sample, meaning an example of a perfect commoner for all the girls from noble families. You might find some things in this anime very stupid, but that's what makes it so amusing to watch. I enjoyed it like any other school harem anime. It's nothing special but still fun to watch. I'd say give it a try if you want a light-hearted anime to watch.
僕たちは勉強ができない。
In 8th place is We Never Learn. Narayuki Uega, an impoverished third-year high school student, works tirelessly to receive the VIP nomination, a scholarship that would cover all of his college tuition fees. In recognition of his hard work, the headmaster awards him the renowned scholarship. However, this scholarship is given under one condition: he must tutor the school's geniuses in their weakest subjects. The whole story mostly revolves around these incidents, and we see many rom-com moments throughout the story. In 7th place is Naka Imo. My Little Sister is among them. In this anime, our main protagonist has to find a wife soon to take over his company after his father's death. For that reason he transfers to a school where he meets several girls who are deemed worthy of being his wife, but surprisingly one of them is his father's illegal daughter, or his little sister, hence the name Nakaimo. My Little Sister is among them. Now, he has to find out the girl who's his little sister, as he cannot marry her. We see some mystery revolving around this. I didn't find this anime much enjoyable at the start, but as time passed, things started to become interesting, and honestly it wasn't a bad watch. In 6th place is Haganai. I don't have many friends. When Kodaka Hasegawa finds out that he will be transferring to a new school, he is determined to make a positive impression, and maybe even some friends. However, Kodaka discovers he is out of luck when he immediately gets labeled as a violent delinquent due to his blonde hair and intimidating expression. Although a month has passed, Kodaka is still alone thanks to his notorious reputation. However, his life begins to change when he finds fellow loner Yuzora Mikazuki talking to her imaginary friend in an empty classroom. The truth is neither of them have nor know how to make friends, so they make a friends club. A club where you make friends and socialize. We see many funny and interesting incidents happening from here, and honestly, I loved this anime quite a lot.
Yeah, 新垣さん。
誰？今の。
あ、いや、俺もよくわかんないっつ すごい。
死ねば。
In 5th place is Masamune Koen's Revenge. This anime is about revenge. Our protagonist got rejected as a child because he was fat, but after years of training and exercise he became perfectly slim with a very smart and handsome body. Now, he decides to attend the same school the girl who rejected him goes to and take revenge by making her fall for him. This is the plot, and we see some more interesting and very funny moments throughout the story. I honestly enjoyed it quite a lot during the early episodes, but the ending was left in a cliffhanger which was really disappointing. In 4th place is watchᴴᴰ. The story of this anime was pretty decent. It wasn't special, but it wasn't boring either. In fact, it didn't have much of a story. It's pretty much about a childhood friend trying to get the protagonist back to her from his kind of evil girlfriend, while more harem members join the crew along the way. The different thing about this is the super light-hearted tone. To me, this is what basically sets the anime apart from the others of the same genre. The art of this anime suited the light-hearted tone really well, and I liked it quite much. In 3rd place is Hensuki. Are you willing to fall in love with a pervert as long as she's a cutie? As you can see, that name is pretty big, and that's the story. Our protagonist receives a love letter from an anonymous sender along with a pair of white panties. To determine the identity of his secret admirer, referred to as Cinderella, he proceeds to investigate several possible candidates including many of his known people. He then gradually finds out that all of them are perverts with their own fetishes. This anime has some really hilarious itchy moments that made me laugh like hell. And I mostly enjoyed the comedy in this anime. In 2nd place is Saikano, How to Raise a Boring Girlfriend. Tomoya Aki, an otaku, has been obsessed with collecting anime and light novels for years, attaching himself to various series with captivating stories and characters. Now, he wants to have a chance of providing the same experience for others by creating his own game, but unfortunately, Tomoya cannot do this task by himself. He successfully recruits his childhood friend and senpai to illustrate and write the script for his visual novel, while he directs. We see many rom-com moments during these incidents. I enjoyed this anime a lot, and it's one of my favorite. Also, this anime has a proper ending which won't be unsatisfactory.
Thank you な、つば。なんすかそれ、コスモス会長。
なんでもありませぬぞ。たまたま我が家にあったがゆえ持参しただけで、決してジョーロ殿に振る舞った。
In 1st place is Orosuki. Are you the only one who loves me? First of all, I love this anime so much, because of its comedy, romantic, and some harem cliché moments. There were many funny moments that made me laugh so hard that my stomach started aching, and also this anime has an OVA which is kind of the ending. I'm not giving spoilers, so watch it. You will definitely enjoy, or at least laugh hard at some moments. Alright guys, that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed this list. Be sure to subscribe for more if you haven't already. Also, you can join our Discord server, and if you have free time, feel free to visit my merch store website, Facebook page and Twitter. See you soon.